Thank you. English or Chinese. What happens, I will speak in English and translation into Hindi, and then Chinese devotees will manage English talk and then some translation also, right? So that way I think we will cover everybody. Between my talk in English and translations into Chinese and Hindi also. I am once again happy to see you all. I'm happy to see you. I don't know whether you're happy to see me. And we have once again temple full, house full here. That is also reason for our pleasure and joy to see you in good number present here today.
बहुत सारे भक्त एकत्रित हुए हैं, सारे भक्तों को देख के बड़ा आनंदित अनुभव हो रहा है।
So at least we'll start from reading Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, text number 65, and then we'll see what happens. So that's the talk.
18वां अध्याय, श्लोक संख्या 65, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता।
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्यादि मां नमस्कुरु मामेवैष्यसि सत्यं ते प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे। You know the verse? Okay, repeat after me. Mन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्यादि मां नमस्कुरु मामेवैष्यसि सत्यं ते प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे। Like to repeat, some of you. Maharaj.
Manmana bhavamadbhakto
Madhyadi mam namaskuru
Vaishasi satyam te
Vaishasi satyam te Pratijane priyosi me.
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो जाति मां नमस्कुरु मामेवैष्यसि सत्यं ते प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे।
All Matajis together, you say them, we will say. Mannana bhavamadbhakto Madhyadi mam namaskuru Mamevaishyasi satyam te Pratijane priyosi me. Manaha thinking of me. Bhava, just become. Mad bhaktaha, my devotee. Mad yaji, my worshipper. Unto me. Namaskuru, offer your obeisances. Unto me. Eva, certainly. Ishyasi, you will become. Sorry, you will come. Satyam, truly. Te, to you. Patijane, I promise. Priyaha, here. Asi, you are made to me. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are very dear friend. You are my very dear friend.
तो ये पुस्तक नेपाली भाषा में है, अपराधी है, प्रयास करेंगे। अनुवाद श्रील प्रभुपाद के द्वारा जगतगुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की
नेपाली पढ़ो।
संदर्भरी मोरो चिंतन करो, मोरो भक्त बनो, मोरो पूजा करो, मलाई नमस्कार करो। यश गर्नाले तिमी मानसंग आउने छो, तिमी मेरा अत्यंत प्रिय भिन्न भय काल तिमीलाई म यो वचन दिन्छु।
The most confidential part of knowledge is that one should become a pure devotee of Krishna and always think of him and act for him. समझ गए सब? नहीं, हिंदी भाषा नहीं समझते। कौन कौन है अंग्रेजी नहीं जानते? अंग्रेजी नहीं जानते हाथों पर, अंग्रेजी नहीं जानते बिल्कुल।
जिनको इंग्लिश नहीं आता हाथ ऊपर करे। थोड़े से लोग हैं, सभी समझ रहे हैं।
इसमें थोड़ा अलग से बिठा के सुना सकते हो,
जी महाराज,
काम थोड़ा और आसान हो जाता है। तो प्रभु जी के पास बैठो, आप आपको हिंदी में भाषण तो सुनाएंगे। आओ बैठो।
हिंदी वाले भक्त इधर आ जाए। आइए।
अंग्रेजी नहीं जानते, कान में बोलो। Life should be continuous. One should not become an official meditator. Life should be so molded that one will always have the chance to think of Krishna. Every statement, every sentence is very powerful. Please listen with full attention. One should always act in such a way that all his daily activities are in connection with Krishna. He should arrange his life in such a way that throughout the 24 hours he cannot but think of Krishna. And Lord's promise is that anyone who is in such pure Krishna consciousness will certainly return to abode of Krishna. where he will be engaged in association of Krishna face to face. Haribo. This most confidential part of knowledge is spoken to Arjuna because he is the dear friend of Krishna. Everyone who follows the path of Arjuna can become a dear friend to Krishna and obtain the same perfection as Arjuna. Oh. Amazing. These words stress that one should concentrate his mind upon Krishna, the very form with two hands carrying a flute, the bluish boy with a beautiful face and peacock feathers in his hair. Okay, a little more purport would be good. Say something. Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyadi mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi satyam te patijane priyosi me. So this is Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, Lord Krishna speaking. To who? Who is he speaking to? Speaking to Arjuna. He really meant to talk to us, but he had chosen Arjuna as a medium. And speaking to Arjuna and that way he is speaking to all of us. So when we hear or read Bhagavad Gita, we should think that Krishna is directly talking to me. Really. Lord is really. At the end of this statement here, which is also supposed to be a very confidential statement. Lord has spoken initially Guhya, confidential, and then Guhyatar, more confidential, and Guhyatam, most confidential. And here is almost, not almost, is the conclusion of Lord's statements or Lord's talk with Arjuna. So he is talking here, just previous verse in Sarva Guhyatamam Bhuyaha. I'm going to speak to you, share with you. First of all, it's supreme instruction, the most confidential knowledge of all. By saying so, now Lord has made this statement. Manmana avamada bhakto. And at least the half of this verse, sloka, Lord has spoken that twice in Bhagavad Gita. This is the only statement Lord has spoken 2 times. In the middle of Bhagavad Gita, towards the end of 9th chapter, and here at the end of the 18th chapter, Manmana Bhavamadabhakto Madhyazimam Namaskuru. This much just said twice. This must be something very important, right? Sometimes we repeat. You understand? Did you understand what I said? We say sometimes like that. To emphasize or remind. So, Lord has said this twice. And so towards the end of this statement here, Lord said, Priyahasi, you are very dear to me. Of course, Arjuna is certainly very special devotee. Bhaktosi me sakha chayiti. You are my bhakta, my devotee, you are my friend. Krishna said that in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. But all his children, he's happy and they're all dear to him. Not that Krishna has only one dear son, dear child, and that's Arjuna. No, he is dear to him. All the living entities are dear to him, including all of us are very, very dear to the Lord. And he loves us. Good to know that, right? Yeah. God loves you. People of this world may be loving, but I love you. In fact, they don't love us, but they should be saying, I'm lusty after you. I'm lusty after you. I want to enjoy you, I want to exploit you, I want to take advantage of you. That is not love, that's lust, and that is cheating. So people may say, I love that to be cheating statement. But the Lord really, the Lord loves us. Samoham sarva bhutana. Lord says, Samoham sarva bhutana. I'm equal to all the living entities. We say living entity. Well, they're not just living entities, but these living entities are His parts and parcels, or they could be His friends, they could be His parents, they could be His lovers, they could be His servants. Lord has many, many relationships with all the living entities. So Lord loves us. And hence He is sharing this statement also with us. Nimitta matram bhavasabhya sachin. He has made Arjuna just an instrument. But in fact, Lord's target is all of us. And looks like the time has come. Lord has chosen us, or He has gathered us here today. Previously also, we had been gathering and we were hearing Krishna. Or were inspired from within. Go, 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 go. Get that copy of Bhagavad Gita. Go for it. Or go to Padayatra. And they come and they get a lot of things, of course, in Padayatra. They get to hear Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And then they get also Bhagavad Gita again. Please take, please have it, please take. In fact, who is saying that? If some devotee is saying, please take this Bhagavad Gita, in fact, we should be thinking, Lord is saying this. On behalf of Lord, someone is saying, please take this Bhagavad Gita. It's good for you. And then we end up getting Bhagavad Gita, and then we end up getting prasadam also. So we get all these items when Lord makes us fortunate. Brahmanda Brahmite, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that to Sanatana Goswami in Varanasi. Brahmanda Brahmite, Kon Bhagyavan, Jeev Bhagyavan. Fortunate, fortuner. We're driving a car, or president's car. Fortuner. Fortunate. So we say you're fortunate, you're fortunate car. But that's not really. Yeah, there's a greater good fortune for all of us when Krishna brings us in contact with the devotees of Krishna. And as soon as we come in contact with the devotees of Krishna, then immediately we get Krishna from them. What do the devotees give us? What do they give? They give a nurture. What do they give? Krishna. They give Hare Krishna, that is Krishna. If they give Bhagavad Gita, that is Krishna. If they give prasadam, that is Krishna. If they give us darshan of Lokanath or Jagannath, that is Krishna. Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite par tomar shakati ache. Ami to kangal, Krishna Krishna bali, dhai tavo pache pache. Our acharyas sing like this. Oh Prabhu, oh Maharaj, you have Krishna. Krishna se tomar. Krishna is with you. And I'm confident you could give that Krishna to me. And with that hope and prayer, I'm running after you. Dai tavo pache pache. I was reminded one time Prabhupada Saraswati, Malti's daughter, she was around. Malti and Shamsundar used to serve Srila Prabhupada as Prabhupada's servants and secretaries and cooks, and the Malti also used to be always around. So one time, this Malti, Saraswati was playing with the Jagannath doll. Jagannath doll. Saraswati taking note. Prabhupada, he took the dog, Jagannath dog, and he was hiding. And then Saraswati started saying, Prabhupada, Prabhupada, you have Jagannath, you have my Jagannath, please give Jagannath to me, please give Jagannath to me. And Prabhupada was tactfully hiding Jagannath here and there, but she was convinced that you have my Jagannath, you have Krishna, you could give it back to me. And finally, okay, have it. I was just thinking, that was a dog there, Jagannath dog, Krishna dog, and Prabhupada gave that. So the devotees have Krishna with them, and that is what they hand out, Krishna to us. When that happens, we should consider, this is my great good fortune that I have received Krishna. Manmana, Krishna is saying here, Manmana. What you should be doing? Think of me. Matmana. Matmana. Your mind, with your mind, think of me, always think of me. Manmana bhava madbhaktaha. Yeah, take note of this. Matmanaha, that's one. Matmanaha bhava madbhakta madhyaji mam namaskuru. So Lord is asking Arjuna, and then that way, all of us to do 4 things to do. And one is remembrance. One is becoming devotees. 3rd is worshipping. And 4th is offering obeisances. Remember those things? Okay. One time Prabhupada, he said, we follow 4 regulatory principles. So when devotees heard, they thought Prabhupada is now going to say, no intoxication, no meat eating, no gambling, and no, what did I miss? No illicit sex. Devotees thought that he's going to say that. Instead, Prabhupada said, we follow 4 regulatory principles. Always remember Krishna, 1. Become my devotee, 2. Worship me, 3. And offer me obeisances, 4. So, the point I'm also making bringing it to your attention that every time Lord is asking to do this, do that, do that. Every time says mat. Remember who you should be remembering. Remember me. You have to remember me. Okay, now time for becoming devotee. You become devotee, you become my devotee. Remember me, become my devotee. Okay, time to worship. Whom to worship? Madhyaji. 3rd time is Madhyaji. You offer homage, worship unto me. And namaskuru, mam namaskuru. So this mat, mam. This is all Krishna. You do these 4 activities for me, for my pleasure, really. And as a devotee of Krishna, we are all In fact, we don't have to become devotee. Yeah? But we are devotees. We don't have to become, we are devotees. Or we just have to find out, we have to discover that we are devotees of Krishna. You cannot become what you are not. Huh? You could only become what you are. So we are devotees. Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte Karahudoy Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhya Kabunoy. This is a siddhant. This is a science. That as we hear about Krishna, that purifies our consciousness. And then we read, hey, I'm a devotee of Krishna, I'm a devotee of Krishna. Haribol, I'm a devotee. Shravanadi Shuddha Chitte. Shravanadi also meant Shravanam, Shravanadi, Shravan and other items, etc. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dashyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. If we did this, then our the devotee, which is now covered over by illusion, or we come out as we are, and then we continue. So what does devotee do? Manmana, become, remember me. Oh, Madhvakto, Madhyaji, Mam, Namaskuru. Then, the later part has a connection with this first part. Mama eva yashyasi. Or said, Mam eva eshyasi. He had already said mat, mam. Remember me, become my devotee, and worship me, obeisances unto me. After saying that 4 times, now he says, Mam eva eshyasi. You will come to me only. Because you have become my devotee, so you will come to me only. Mam eva. Each letter or word is there for some specific purpose. So Lord could have said, Mam eshyasi. No, Mam eva eshyasi. Eva means certainly. You certainly come to me only. Eva also could meant only or certainly. So Mam eva eshyasi. You will come to me only. Haribo. You jago. Satyam te. There's no need to say this for the Lord. The Lord is saying so. Now this statement I just made, that you will come to me. Satyam te. This is truth. It's a true story, it's a truth. Lord doesn't have to say this because we also, a lot of times say God is truth. Satya. is truth. Or even Arjuna has already said, Sarvam etadritam manne yanmam vadasi Keshava. 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, in the middle of this speech, Arjuna already had said that whatever you are talking, my dear Lord, sarvam etas, all that you have spoken, ritam manne, it is nothing but the truth. Ritam manne, and it is acceptable to me. Sarvam etas ritam manne yan mam vadasi Keshava. O Keshava, you are the speaker. O Keshava, yan mam vadasi, whatever you are talking to me, Keshava is talking to mam and to me, and all that speech, all that talk is nothing but the truth. Ritam manne. So what kind of God that could be who doesn't speak the truth or tells lies? Could that be Lord? Could Lord be talking lies? Of course not. Of course we use the same Bhagavad Gita, the court is yes. What do they say? What I say is the truth and nothing but the truth. Normally when we speak nothing but the lies. So Satyam Telasa, I'm talking, I'm telling you the truth. You'll come to me. And he says, Pratijani. And I take vow. This is my pratijna, this is my vow. That I will bring you back to me, back to Godhead. And why am I going to do all this for you? Pratijane priya asi me. Because you are very, very dear to me. And I know what you are going through here in Phuket or in Thailand or in this world. I know what you are going through, my dear child, my dear devotee. Lord knows, right? The Lord has already declared in Bhagavad Gita, Dukkalayam ashashvatam. This world is full of dukh, full of suffering. Ashashvatam, it's a temporary. The Lord has created Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik, suffering of 3 different kinds of sufferings. The tsunami comes, the suffering, tons of inconvenience. There's Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik, the demigods, they kind of cause this kind of inconvenience, suffering for the living entities. And then comes Corona comes. Corona, so there are some kind of germs, tiny worms, germs. Tiny. You can't even see them with your naked eyes. You need a microscope or micro or electronic microscope to very tiny, but so much suffering caused by these germs, worms. So this is category of other living entities. so many other kinds of living entities cause suffering for us. It's called Adi Bhautik. And then Adhyatmic is our mind and body is put through a lot of suffering. So Lord knows all this and is always thinking of us. Always thinking of us. We may have forgotten Him, but does He forget us? And if Lord would forget us, then forget it. What is their hope of us going back to Him? Like sometimes the children, they leave parents as they grow old and for different reasons, and they forget the parents. Yes? Does this happen? That happens in India, I don't know. Something else works here in this part of the world. The children leave the family, forget the parents, forget their obligations towards the parents. But do the parents forget children? Yes or no?
No.
If this applies to parents here, which compared to Lord is also father and mother, right? Tvameva mata, tvameva pita, tvameva bandhu, tvameva saka. Lord, you are father, you are mother, you are brother, you are all in all to us. So does that Lord ever forget us? Never, never, never forgets us. Because we always remain also dear to Him. He may be dear, not dear to us, but He always remains very, very dear to us. He's always making plans to bring us back to home, back to Him. Gauranga, the last time he appeared, which is only 537 years ago, Gauranga appeared with the same purpose, to save us, to lift us, bring us back to Him, back to His own abode. Hari, do you want to go back? Yes. Or you are ever okay here? A lot of people say, how are you, sir? I'm fine. I'm fine. Sometimes they are in ICU, ICU, intense care unit, and if you happen to visit them, how are you, sir? I'm fine. They don't even know what is the meaning of being fine. So what about you? Are you fine here? You like to just stay on and on and on? Then we'll tell the Lord that these people are fine here. Don't worry about them. Don't make any plans to bring them back. So where's the case? You are all wanting to go back to Krishna? Yes. Raise your hands if you are interested. Some are thinking. Tavatirne Gaura Chandre Vistirne Prema Sagare Ena Majjanti Te Maha Anartha Sagare. Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur, he says, Avatirne Gaura Chandre, Gaura Chandra, is also Chandra. So Rama Chandra, Krishna Chandra, Chaitanya Chandra. Bahu Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujva. Especially our Chaitanya, they all are like that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is how much effulgent he is, as effulgent, or his effulgence could equal the effulgence of Bahu Koti Chandra, many millions of moons effulgence put together. That much effulgence is that of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that reminds me, the day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going to make his appearance on Falgun Purnima, as per predictions in scriptures, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's advent appearance is predicted all over the scriptures. So the day he was going to be appearing became a moon eclipse day, moon eclipse. Meaning, and that was going to be full moon eclipse, sometimes partial moon or sun eclipse, sometimes a full moon eclipse night. So, what we hear about this moon eclipse is that our moon that arises, moon rise from the horizon, the moon in the sky. That moon was thinking, today Chaitanya Chandra is going to be making his appearance. Which Chandra? Chaitanya Chandra. The moon is called Chandra. Sun is called Surya and moon is called Chandra. Say Chandra. 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 Surya. Surya. So Gauranga and Nityananda Prabhu, they are also called sun and moon appeared. One day Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanando Sabodhito Gaudo Dai Pushpavanto Chitro Shamdo Tamonudo. They appeared. Sun and moon appeared to get rid of ignorance and give happiness to everybody. So this moon, Chandra, was thinking, hey, today is the appearance of Chaitanya Chandra. And he's so much effulgent. Bahu Koti Chandra Jini. We sing every day. Sandhyarti, Gaurarti. Bahu Koti Chandra Jini. Vadana Ujva. Dalla Deshe Vanamala. Dalla Deshe. Dalla. Neck. Hanging from neck or the mala, flower garland. And it swings as Mahaprabhu is also chanting and singing and dancing his mala goes. Dalla they say Vanamala means mala made from the one forest flowers. And not just the flower, there will be some leaves also and like that. Vanamala. Vaijayanti Mala, different kinds of malas Lord wears. One of them is called Vanamala. So this moon was thinking, I'm not that brilliant. And my face already have different, what do they call? Huh? The black spots, right? When you look at the moon, it's not all brilliant. There are so many spots, dark spots. So he was thinking, how could I show my face in presence of the Chaitanya Chandra? He is really effulgent. Oh, Koti Chandra Shini. So this moon came with the excuse, today is a moon eclipse. So moon hid the face. He was thinking, it's a big embarrassment for me. Which is ashamed of me and my face in front in comparison with the Chaitanya Chandra. So he decided to have a moon eclipse. And he was hiding. And today let Chaitanya Chandra make his appearance. So that Chaitanya Chandra came. Chaitanya Chandra appeared. So Prabhupada gave name to our ISKCON temple. What is the name of ISKCON temple in Mayapur? Chaitanya Chandrodaya Mandir. What is the name? Chaitanya Chandrodaya. Chaitanya Chandra, you understand? Uday means appearance. Or rising from the horizon. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared there. So Prabhupada gave the name Chaitanya Chandrodaya, Chandra Uday, Chandrodaya Mandir. So there Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Avatirne, he appeared. Avatirne Gaura Chandre Vistirne Prema Sagare, and he expanded the ocean of love of Godhead. What did he expand? He came with the love of Godhead. While coming down from Golok, what was he carrying with him? Golokera Premadhan, Harinam Sankirtan. And then he was expanding that. And that was transforming that into ocean. But what kind of ocean? Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam. Ocean that expands and expands and expands. We have a little experience again, going back to the tsunami. Little expansion, and there was a lot of trouble. So normally, Prabhupada was walking on beach in Hawaii, morning walk on the Hawaii beach, and then Prabhupada suddenly stopped, and Prabhupada said, by the order of the Supreme Lord, this ocean has a limit. You cannot cross this limit. Maya Dhakshena Prakriti Suyate So Chara Chara. I'm the superintendent of the whole world, the creation. Prabhupada made that statement. These oceans are ordered. Sometimes they misbehave and they cross the limit, but mostly, most of the time, they have limits, the shores. But here we call the Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Pratipadam Purnam Vitas Asvadanam. Shoreless ocean. What kind of ocean? Shoreless. There's no shore, there's no beach. Matong, huh? Patong. There's no beach. It just expands and expands. So that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did. Avatirne Gaura Chandre Vistirne Prema Sagare. expanded into a sagar, ocean of Godhead. And then that statement of Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur says, Ena majjanti majjanti te. But those who do not jump into this prema sagar, you could also remember this verse, and there's no need of translation. Well, you will just hear some of these words or terms we should be hearing and just learning by heart and just saying that and understand also the meaning. So Prem Sagar. Say Prem Sagar.
Prem Sagar.
Prem Sagar.
Prem Sagar.
So Prem is what? Prem is prem, love of love. Prem, love of God, Godhead. Sagar is ocean. So Gauranga Mahaprabhu, so he expanded, and it is expanding and expanding and expanding. The center of this ocean is Mayapur, Navadvip, and then he expanded, bringing it here, spreading it there. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is spread this ocean of love of Godhead all over India, all over Bharatvarsha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled. For 6 years he was traveling Madhya Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And wherever he went, he was bringing the holy name and Krishna Prem and sharing and distributing and expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding. But then Prabhupada said, when devotees asked, why did Lord did not bring this ocean or expand it to include or to accommodate the rest of the world? What about Thailand? Why did he not? Or here, there, everywhere around the world. Then Prabhupada had said, Gauranga Mahaprabhu left this job after the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He could have done it, but he did not do. Giving homework to his Senapati Bhakta. Srila Prabhupada ji. Srila Prabhupada was Senapati Bhakta, and then he brought the holy name all the way to New York, and then Prabhupada traveled 16 times, 14 times around the world, expanding it further and further. So why did Prabhupada did not bring it, love of Godhead to Thailand himself? Because he wanted Bhakti Vigna Vinashak Narasimha Maharaj to bring this holy name here, expand it here, and Kavichandra Maharaj and other Maharajas. What would they have done? Prabhupada could have done, but he did not do. Leaving this job up to his followers and the second generation. So yesterday we expanded that ocean. 2 oceans were there. Patong says, right? Patong. Oh. So that statement has the Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur is talking of 2 kinds of oceans. One is Prem Sagar. The other one is Maha Anartha Sagare. You understand Anartha? Artha means something useful or beneficial. It's called Artha. Dharma, Artha. Or Or anartha means useless. Anartha is useless activities. So, activity that could bring you, certainly will bring you some misery sooner or later. So, going back to that statement again, saying, so Gauranga Mahaprabhu has expanded and is getting it expanded through his representatives further and further and further. For those who do not jump into this ocean and do not dive deeper, Sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. The different benefits of or Mahatmya or greatness of this Sankirtan is described in the first Sikshastra, Cheto Darbanamarjanam, O Mahadava Nirvapanam, whatever this you hear, 7 times you hear in that. Anandam Mudhi, Vardhanam, Pratipadam, Purnamrita, Aswadanam, and then Sarvatma Snapanam. So this Sarvatma Snapanam, meaning Sarva Atma refers to, or is meant all the living entities, Sarva Atma. Snapanam means taking shower or swimming. The Sankirtan, as we join Sankirtan movement, what does Sankirtan movement do? We take a shower. Or we drown in that love of Godhead. We swim in that love of Godhead. Ocean of love of Godhead. But those who do not do this, they have only one choice. There are only 2 kinds of oceans. One is ocean of love of Godhead, Krishna Prem ocean. Another one is Anartha Sagar, which was yesterday. Simultaneously we were seeing 2 oceans were right there. Whatever Jagannath and his devotees were going all over and expanding that ocean more further. And I'm sure the tons of living entities were exposed to this ocean of love of Godhead as devotees were making those attempts also of interacting with the public, the whole chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, was meant to, so that our brothers and sisters, they could hear His holy name, who is non-different from the Lord. Holy name is the Lord. His holy name would touch the souls. Well, Maraja's soul is already touched, but would touch the souls. Not just touch their hair or ear or nose or hands. And of course, if the holy name would touch somebody's finger, would finger realize that somebody's touching me? Yes, no? Or the hair? Answer is what? Yes or no? No. I think because this is not conscious. This whole body is not conscious. So this cannot capture, there's no feelings there's no consciousness, there's dead matter. So real target of the chanting the holy names or hearing Bhagavad Gita or even honoring prasadam, eating prasad, who is being touched, who is being benefited? Who is that? Soul? Yeah, soul? Yes?
Yes.
Those who agree, could say Hari Bol. So we attempted to expand this love of Godhead further, right? Vistirane prema sadhare. While there were so many others, they stayed busy with their Maha Anartha Sagar. Their folks, they kept drinking and the smoking continued without interruption. And activities, what world is busy, what that tongue always remains busy is eating, right? Next is what? Sleeping, mating, and defense. Whole world, and especially there's a Patong-like places, they're really absorbed in eating and gobbling up and Krishna. All anarthas, all anarthas, all activity is not befitting for human beings. So they are described, unfortunately. So we were also like them. Just recently, we have been saved. Thank Gauranga, thank Srila Prabhupada, thank Maharaj, thank many of you who helped us, helped you to cross and come over to Prem Sagar. So we have to maintain our compassion for them. And when I say, well, I just said it, we have to maintain our compassion for them. Who are we to be compassionate? In fact, that compassion is that of the Lord. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Krishe Namaha. So originally, who is kind, compassionate, magnanimous? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
Gauranga.
Gauranga. Maharaj knows. Trying to teach you, but you're learning a little slow. So all the compassion that we kind of exhibit or try to get across, that also is Lord's compassion. Titikshva karunika Suridam sarvadehinam ajata shatravaha shantaha sadhavaha sadhubhushanaha. So this being tolerant and being compassionate, being friendly to all the living entities, and peaceful in nature, and you have no enemies, ajata shatravaha. You don't give rise to enemies. You don't make enemies. So these are the qualities of the Lord, originally of the Lord, and we manifest those qualities on behalf of the Lord. So, Name Ruchi Jive Daya, Vaishnava Sevan also summarizes this. So we have to increase our Ruchi, taste for the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We develop attraction, attachment to the holy name, taste for the holy name. That's one thing. Name Ruchi, and then Jive Daya. We have to have Jive Daya, be kind to the other jivas, right? Because if someone was kind to us, we ended up becoming devotees, right? Now it is our turn to become kind to others, right? We received kindness, now we should be giving some kindness. This is our obligation and duty, in fact, as devotees of Krishna. Name Ruchi Jive Daya and Vaishnava Sevan, serving Vaishnavas. This is very, very important. Serving Vaishnavas, assisting Vaishnavas by doing or develop love for devotees of the Lord and serve them. Really serve the devotees and then be kind to those who are, say, faithful, or their time has come to become devotee. We could become the instrument, we could become the cause, some kind of intermediate cause of them becoming devotees, and develop liking for the holy name of the Lord. Hari Hari. So once again, thank you for inviting me all the way from Bharatvarsha, and a week ago I don't know why, I had not even heard the name Phuket. And then there's a direct flight to Phuket from Delhi. What place is that? So I was again surprisingly pleased to be here amongst you all, and I enjoyed being with you. I hope I was of some use to you, and I enjoyed Padayatra festival. Again, a good number. I wasn't expecting. It was beyond my expectation, number of participants. Of course, not as many as in Jagannath Puri. Or in India, there are lots of people in India, so every Rath Yatra in India, ISKCON Rath Yatra, you get hundreds and thousands Yatra. Besides, Lokanath Rath Yatra is, of course, the Rath Yatra. Rath Yatras in India, we have big gatherings, but in small country like Thailand, and then one island in Thailand, Phuket, getting numbers like I saw yesterday. It was quite surprised and pleased to see good numbers. And I enjoyed being part of that festivity. And really, so go on. You're doing good work. We don't call it work. It's a service, seva. As in fact, it is dharma also. What we do, service, or that is dharma. Living entity is dharma. Jaiva dharma, Bhakti Vinod Thakur says, Jaiva dharma, dharma of jiva, Jaiva dharma. So revive that dharma more and more. And then share that dharma, share that Krishna consciousness to one and all folks of Phuket. At least we should make that offer. And those people's time has come to come in contact with Krishna. As we go out preaching, what do? We just want to meet those who are ready. They were ready yesterday. We just have to. So this is what Krishna does. Krishna brings us there, and Krishna brings others whose time has come to come in contact with Krishna. We just make ourselves available, and that final contact is made by Paramatma. The 5 factors, completion of any activity, the final factor is Drishta Anamantacha, the overseer and the witness and the permitter is Paramatma, the Lord. So let that go on, and we did not have temple, now we have temple. Lokanath Swami. And okay, I think go ahead. As I go Premanande, Lokanath Swami, Srila Prabhupada, ISKCON Phuket, Bhaktivinoda ki, Gaur Premanande. Srila Prabhupada's transfer book distribution ki jai. Prasadam distribution ki jai. Rath-yatra Mahotsav ki jai. And Rath-yatra like festivals ki jai. Go on organizing festivals. It is strongly recommended by Rupa Goswami. We should be observing festivals with self. And as I said, utsav makes us utsaha. You know utsaha? Utsaha means enthusiasm. As we participate in utsav, one word is utsav means festival, utsaha means enthusiasm. So utsav gives us utsaha. Did you say that? Utsav gives us Utsaha. Our inspiration. With Prabhupada also organized Mayapur Vrindavan festivals. That was also for the same purpose, to inspire us, enthuse us further to practice and propagate Krishna consciousness. Okay, Gaur Premanande.
So we saw the results of the Sankirtan yesterday. Today we had the first rain of the year. Not very long, but something which cooled down the planet a bit. So that's the result of Sankirtan. Anad bhavati bhutani parjanyat anasambhava. Right? By all living entities subsist on food grains, and grains are produced by rain. And rain is born of sacrifice. And sacrifice is our prescribed duty. So, yesterday we were doing sacrifice. The yajna, the Sankirtan yajna. That was our sacrifice. And the result was today we got some rain. And of course today is the auspicious Ekadasi day, which is very dear to Lord Krishna. So we encourage devotees, always observe the Ekadasi by increasing your hearing and chanting. Means come to temple. We always encourage the devotees, just as Maharaj was saying, festivals, very important, they're very enthusing. I see the devotees here also enlivened, coming here for festivals. It's very nice to come together, be with the devotees. So every Ekadasi now, temples and most temples around the world, they celebrate the Ekadasi. I know in Bangkok we have a big program every Ekadasi. Devotees come, even if it's a working day, they'll come in the evening and they'll have several hundred devotees there chanting and hearing. So that's the real business of Ekadasi, to increase our hearing and chanting, because by hearing and chanting, then we get remembrance of Krishna. When we want to remember Krishna, we have to hear, first of all. Hear and then we chant, and then naturally the remembrance of Krishna will come about. So this is the real purpose behind Ekadasi. Prabhupada encouraged devotees always. He liked us to do more chanting. In Ekadasi, Prabhupada always wanted us to chant 25 rounds every day on Ekadasi day. We should do more chanting, and also hearing. We're fortunate today, we had the opportunity to hear this afternoon. We had Bhagavatam class this morning also. So we're having more hearing, and chanting will be going on. Also Arti, in the evening, have Arti. Have another program in the evening, maybe a little while. So this way we're observing the Ekadasi nicely, pleasing to Krishna. So, how's the schedule? What time does Maharaj have to go? Yeah. We have prasadam ready for all the devotees? Yeah? Okay. So we invite all the devotees to take some Ekadasi prasadam, simple prasadam. Already many devotees have gone back, of course. Bangkok devotees left last night before Mangal Arti. Kosamai devotees left, and then after the morning program, then Malaysia devotees, they left. And some devotees are leaving this evening, right? No? Lila Kishore Maharaji is taking a few devotees, they're leaving for China tonight. They have a flight tonight. Other devotees will be here for... Krabi devotees, they're still here? They're going back tonight, yeah? Okay, Krabi. Maharaj didn't go to Krabi yet? It's that's about 3 hours from here. It's an international airport. You get direct flights. So Krabi, we have a Govinda restaurant there, and programs are going on in the restaurant. It's smaller than Phuket, but still it's very well known and visited by a lot of people from different countries. So in the future we'll try to arrange programs also there in Krabi, take devotees to visit other places. Actually, Rajasuya Prabhu wanted us to come there to Krabi. He was thinking we could go today. But today being Ekadasi, we have the program here. And also devotees already booked the hotels, so they couldn't just go on, leave everything. Because to go there, you would stay the night, come back the next, so there's not really enough time. Devotees are just here for a short visit. But in the future, we hope we can organize more like that. We can visit other places and see the preaching, how our preaching is going on in this part of the world. And it's inspiring for the local devotees. Usually they see only Chinese tourists, and they don't think they could ever be devotees. So they're very happy to see Chinese devotees chanting and dancing. It's encouraging for them. They think if Chinese can become devotee, then certainly I should also, right? If I'm born in a Hindu family, Nepali family, whatever, and I see them chanting Hare Krishna and I'm not chanting Hare Krishna, it's not very good, right? So you have to learn. You have to learn from the Chinese devotees. Just like Prabhupada brought the Westerners to India, right? He brought the Westerners to India to teach the people in India how to chant. There was no Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness was not very well known or very popular until Prabhupada brought the Western devotees there. So now with the help of the Russian devotees and the Chinese devotees and everything, so we're encouraging the people here who are here in Phuket, the Burma people, right? People from Myanmar, Machina and all that, don't just be here for business. Be here for Krishna consciousness. Take up Krishna consciousness. That's very important. So make good use of this temple. You should come regularly, we need devotees. We need people to do seva. It's very important. We're short of people. This one man is doing practically everything on his own. So he needs help. There's a lot of seva to be done. You come and help to do the different services. It's not a waste of time. It's very purifying. You clean your heart. We were hearing about the Anartha Saga, right? The ocean of anarthas. So you can burn these anarthas up by service. You come here and do some service. So of course it's a bit, you may say it's a bit far from Patong. How long it takes to come from Patong? 20 minutes on a motor. In China, we have devotees in Shanghai and Beijing, and they travel 3 hours to go and associate with devotees. Just to attend the association, they will travel for 3 hours in the public transport. And you can't take 20 minutes to come on your motorbike to come to temple. It's not very good. So we encourage you, please take this very seriously. You come and help and do service at the temple. This is your temple, right? We built this temple for you. So you have to please take advantage, make it a success. And if you can come, then send your children here to do something. Young people, we saw yesterday the youth, last night the youth came and they did wonderful, cleaning up everything and tidying everything. Young men, people who were studying in Bangkok University and so on, they came and they did a lot of service, very nice. So we saw the youth taking and becoming very active. That's also very encouraging. So sometimes the children have to show the parents what to do. In the Middle East it's like that. In the Middle East the children become devotees, they get involved, and the children become so devoted that the parents also gradually come. Many people in the Middle East, they were not devotees in India. They came to the Middle East and became devotees. So also you people, many of you come from Burma, come from Medina and so on, you come from India. You were not devotees there. It's much easier to be a devotee here than to go there. You go to the Indian temples, so many people. You go to Vrindavan, packed, can't move. Nobody will take care of you. You go to Mayapur, temples full, chock-a-block. But here, you have a lot of opportunity, chanting, dancing, even association opportunity. You will never get that opportunity in India to associate and to sit and be here, Maharaj, and like that. You don't get that same opportunity so easily. So you're very fortunate here. So take advantage. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki. Going back to Vrinda ki.
We'd like to thank His Holiness Lokanath Maharaj. This is our, Maharaj say, week ago he didn't know about Phuket, but now I hope Maharaj will never forget us, never forget the Phuket. So we like to come back again, and thanks for this time also loudly chants by Mahamantra, and thanks to Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. One more time, loudly please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much, Gurudev, also, because Gurudev brings many Chinese devotees from Malaysia, and a lot of devotees come from around the park, so we like to thank